Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope all you are fine, you are good, and today our topic is setting up an Ubuntu web server. Among the many packages that make up the Ubuntu operating system is an Apache web server. In the fact, the scalability and resilience of Ubuntu make it an ideal platform for hosting even the most heavily traffic web server traffic. In this chapter, we will explain how to configure an Ubuntu system using Apache to act as a web server, including both services, HTTPS, and ensure HTTP configuration. Requirement for configuration requirement for configuration on Ubuntu web server. To set up your own website, you need a computer or a cloud server, instant and operating system, and web server, a domain name, a name server, and a IP address. In terms of an operating system, we will of course assume you are using Ubuntu as previously mentioned. Ubuntu supports the Apache web server, which can easily be installed once the operating system is up and running. A domain name can be registered with a domain name register server. If you are running Ubuntu on a cloud instance, the IP address assigned by the provider will be listed in the server overvise information. If you are hosting your own server and your internet server provider has assigned a system IP address then you will need to associate your domain with that address. This is achieved username server, and all domain registered server will provide the for you. If you don't have a static IP address, your ISP provider you with a dynamic address which change frequently, then you can use one of a number of free dynamic DNS for short services which map up dynamic address to your domain name. Once you have your domain name and your name server configuration, the next step is to install a web server. Installing the Apache web server package. Open current release of Ubuntu typically does not install the Apache web server by default. To check whether the server is already installed, run the following command: pt-pp list Apache. If apt generalized output similarly to following, the Apache server is already installed. Apache 2 by no update by no security no install. If an apt output does not list the package or include the installer, apt install Apache 2. Configure the firewall. Before starting and testing the Apache web server, the web firewall will need to be modified to allow the web server to communicate with the by default. TCP/IP protocol use ports 80 and 4, so depend on which protocol not being used. Ether one or both of these ports will need to be open if your Ubuntu system is open, protected by the uncomplicated firewall. The following command can be viewed to be enabled once. Ensure web traffic HTTP. Allow Apache to enable only secure HTTPS traffic. Allow Apache secure. Alternatively, enable both secure and insecure web traffic as follows. by UFW allow Apache full. If you are using firewall D, the following command can be used to open the Ethernet protocol when open the port. CM permanent zone add port TCP. Now after opening the necessary port, be sure to reload the setting. One cloud host server, if it may be also be necessary to enable the appropriate port for the server instance within the cloud console. Check the document for the cloud provider for step on the port forwarding. If you want the system hosting the web server site on